Welcome everyone to some opening day basketball. Hawks and Mavericks here at the American Airlines Center here in Dallas, Texas. Dallas. Wow, Dallas has an X. Welcome back to the Hawks MyLeague here on NBA 2K18. I almost said 2K17. We're on 2K18 now. My first full game. Kind of nervous about the shot release. I'm not great at it yet. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Let's look at these starting lineups. For the Hawks, it is Schroeder, Kent Bazemore, 420 Blazer, Taurean Prince, Ersan Ilyasova, and Dwayne Dedmon. For the Mavericks, I don't know. For the Mavericks, JJ Barea, Wesley Matthews, Harrison Barnes, Dirk Nowitzki, and Nerlens Noel. Folks, the 2017-18 NBA season is underway. JJ Barea will start with the ball, guarded by Dennis Schroeder. Is it Schroeder or Schroeder? I say Schroeder. Nerlens Noel with the drive and the missed layup. Dwayne Dedmon, the new all-season pickup with the board. Over to Taurean Prince, over to Schroeder who loses it. Picks it up over to Taurean Prince, over to wide open Kent Bazemore. 420, blaze it, baby. Good start for the Hawks and Kent Bazemore. I'm going to change his name to Blazemore soon. Like Richardson and Swisherson. Like when I edit the player. Not like what I'm going to call him. I've always called him Blazemore, but like change his name in the edit player. Wesley Matthews wide open. No defense from Mr. Blazemore. As Schroeder will bring the ball up. Back to Blazemore over to the second-year man, Taurean Prince, who I think had an excellent, low-key excellent rookie year. Over to Ilyasova. Ilyasova over to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Dwayne Dedmon, and Dwayne Dedmon will dunk it. With one hit. The quarters were on 6 minutes. Hopefully next game I'll change him to 8. As Barnes with the miss. Taurean Prince with the rebound. Prince driving it down the field. He's going to take it coast to coast with the layup. The second-year man, Taurean Prince. Well, I think had a very underrated rookie season in real life. I mean, where else would it be? As Barea guarded by Dennis Schroeder. Still guarded by Schroeder. Over to Harrison Barnes. I don't know what Taurean Prince was doing. And he's going to make the shot. We're up by 4 here. Backups in. Dennis Smith Jr., the rookie from NC State. John Collins as well, the rookie from Lake Forest. As he's going to get the foul. Dirk Nowitzki with the and one. John Collins was the one with the foul. The 19th overall pick. And Dirk will make his free throw. Wide open Miss Cheese is back. Not just from 3 this year, but from anywhere. I just shot a wide open mid-ranger with Malcolm Delaney and he missed it. But wide open Cheese is back, and that triggers me. It's Bellinelli for 3. Swish, swish, swish. Marco Bellinelli, the Italiano, with the bucket. Hawks shooting the ball pretty well so far to start, as they do have a nice 6-point lead. Dennis Smith. Good defense from the rookie John Collins. I believe Collins was there with the board. Over to Bembry. Bembry over to Marco Bellinelli. Bellinelli over to an open Malcolm Delaney who'll miss it. John Collins with a rebound. And the putback his first career NBA basket. We're underway, and the Hawks have a nice looking lead. I'm still playing with the sliders, considering this is like my first game. As Delaney over to Mike Muscala, good shooter. And he didn't really show it there. That was just like bleh. As Dennis Smith guarded by Malcolm Delaney, tipped and stolen by Malcolm Delaney. He's going to look for the rookie John Collins. 2 hands for authority. John Collins with the slammer. He now has 4 points and a few rebounds as well. Good start for Collins. Up by 2 now. Wesley Matthews wide open, and he missed it. So I guess the wide open cheeses for both teams. Normally it just happened to me, but I guess both teams now. As Kent Bazemore with the 3. Nothing but net. Kent Bazemore, 420. Blaze it. Smoke weed. Don't smoke weed, kids. As Yogi Ferrell, an undrafted rookie, had an excellent, I wouldn't say excellent, but a very solid rookie year from Indiana, I want to say, bringing it up. Over to Nerlens over to Wesley Matthews. Matthews over to Harrison Barnes. Barnes with the miss. Nerlens with the putback miss. Dedmon with the rebound over to Prince. Prince over to Bembry. Bembry back to Prince. Prince back to Bays. Wait, what's... Bembry? Wow, weed. Schroeder over to Dwayne Dedmon. Dedmon trying to drive it over to Taurean Prince for a 3. Bucket! Up by 7 is Yogi Ferrell. Over to an open JJ Barea. Nice defense though from Taurean Prince. Kent Blazemore with it over to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder with the bucket. That's his first make after missing his first 4 shots on the night as Berea. Guarded by Kent Blazemore. 420 all the way. And nice defense from Mr. 420. I believe that was blocked by Bazemore. As Schroeder over to Dedman. Dedman over to Kent Blazemore. Blazemore with a shot. And the bucket. Kent Blazemore. Second half underway. Hawks up by 10 points. Torian Prince over to Dennis Schroeder. Schroeder had a pretty bad first half. Is going to be turning over. Wesley Matthews with the steal, guarded by Kent Blazemore, who is blazing hot with 11 points on the night as Wesley Matthews. Over to Nerlens Noel. Noel guarded by Dedman, trying to show off his dance moves. Over to Berea. Berea with a pick from Noel. He's going to shoot that. No good. Schroeder with a nice rebound. Going to bring the ball up. Over to Torian Prince, and Prince with the layup. Mavs down by 7. Good start to the second half for them. They're on a 5-0 run to start the third as Berea over to an open Harrison Barnes, who just made a 3 earlier off camera, is going to make one on camera, and the Mavericks are back in this ball game. On a 9-0 run to start off this half. The Hawks have 0 points in the third quarter. And we're almost done the third quarter. Mike Muscala Green release. And the Hawks now have some points. It's a huge 3. Finally gets them on the board this quarter. Gives them a little bit of momentum, which they definitely don't have. As Dennis Smith with the dunk on Torian Prince. Dennis Smith, an athletic freak, showing that to Torian Prince's expense, and it's a 4-point game. Are down by 2 with about 4.5 minutes left in the ball game. Berea guarded by Malcolm Delaney over to Harrison Barnes. Barnes guarded by Bembry over to Majiri. Majiri back to Barnes. Pick from Majiri. Not going to do much. It's Harrison Barnes with the easy little miss. Good defense from Bembry. Collins over to Malcolm Delaney. Delaney with the 3. And Malcolm Delaney with the make. And I almost said the Falcons. The Atlanta Hawks take the lead. Dallas Mavericks mascot, who's a horse, has the Colts logo. I understand Colts have to do with horses, but it's the exact same logo. No joke. It's not just like the same like U or C or whatever. It's literally like the same dots, the same everything as Harrison Barnes. Good defense from Blazemore. Just kidding. And one for Barnes as he dunked over Kent Blazemore. The Mavericks will make their lead 4 points. Take a look at it on the replay. He didn't really dunk on Blazemore. Blazemore just hit him. Some kind of a liar. Bringing it up has had a bad day. Let's just say that. Dedman over to Torian Prince. Prince in the corner for 3. Splash! Torian Prince, I would assume he has the most points on our team today. Good game from Torian Prince. Wesley Matthews guarded by no one. Now he's still guarded by no one. Now he's guarded by Torian Prince. That was cringy. Over to Nerlens Noel. Noel guarded by Dwayne Dedman. Over to Salah Majiri. Majiri, Noel. What a mismatch. Which is kind of interesting. Don't know what Majiri was doing there. Azealia Silva over to Schroeder. 1-point game. Schroeder over to Dedman, and Dedman's going to keep it a 1-point game. Just instead of the Mavericks winning, the Hawks are winning. Do y'all get it? I don't think you guys get it. Berea, guarded by Schroeder now. Berea, over to Salah Majiri. Cannot get that out. Over to no one. Great. Mavericks, Berea wide open. No defense from Schroeder. Don't really know what Schroeder was doing. When there's 2 minutes left and you're up by 1, you need to play defense. I don't know what Schroeder's doing. He's already sucked on offense, so can't really have him suck on defense. It's Torian Prince driving to the lane, and it's a tie game with just 2 minutes left to play. Torian Prince shooting the ball very well. 17 points as well. So he's had an excellent game. As I believe it said his career high was 20. And he might get that today. Dirk with the miss. Dedman over to Torian Prince. Prince over to Blazemore. Blazemore loses it. Picked up by Wesley Matthews. Matthews is going to be getting the and one. Prince with the foul. Huge play from Wesley Matthews. I don't think he fouled him, but whatever. They're up by 3. Harrison Barnes. Good defense from, I believe, Deadman again with another block. Torian Prince with it. Torian Prince for three. Wide open. Oh, my goodness. If there's someone 2 feet away from you, you're going to miss it. Don't really get it. Dirk with it, guarded by Deadman, who's been good blocking-wise here in the fourth. And another block from Dwayne Deadman. He has looked very solid over to Blazemore, sorry. Over to Dennis Schroeder, who actually made a shot. And it's a 1-point game with 50-ish seconds left. Berea. It's tipped from Schroeder, but Berea gets it back, and it's a backcourt. Good defense from Dennis Schroeder, and the Hawks will get the ball. Prince will inbound it to Schroeder. Schroeder over to Torian Prince. Prince for free. Green release. Torian Prince, 20 points. I believe it said his career high was 20, so he just tied it. An excellent game so far from Torian Prince. They're already saying Torian Prince is the player of the game, and he just made the one shot. There's like 50-something seconds left. So 2K is smoking some pot right now. 44.5 seconds left. Noel. Looking for Dirk. Hawks have 2 timeouts left. Mavericks have 1. Dirk with the bucket, and it's tied up at 58 apiece. What a game this has been. What a second-half comeback from the Mavericks. Schroeder over to Kent Blazemore for 20. Blaze it, baby! And the Hawks take the lead. Kent Blazemore and Torian Prince, what a duo today. As Berea guarded by Dennis Schroeder. Berea over to no one. He's just going to hold on to it. Gives it to Dirk. Dirk to Noel. Don't know why Torian Prince is on him. And it's a 1-point game. The Mavericks are going to be playing the foul game. As Deadman over to Schroeder. Schroeder now gets fouled. 17 seconds left. Deadman. Looking to Schroeder, and he gets fouled by Berea, and the Hawks now have the bonus. First one, will he make the second one? The free throw's up, and it is nothing but net. So the Hawks are up by 3. The Mavericks are probably going to go for a 3-pointer to tie it up and send it to OT. 8.3 seconds left. Nerlens Noel will inbound it to Wesley Matthews. He's going to shoot it up right away, and he's going to miss it, and Prince will be fouled. Don't know why the Mavericks didn't really wait. This could be the game right here. Who else but Torian Prince? This for his career high, and he made it. Torian Prince definitely deserved to be the one who shot this as blazing blaze as Ken Blazemore is. I'd give it to Torian Prince. Game is over. Your score, Hawks 65, Mavericks 60. Promise next game will be on 8-minute quarters. I'm going to change it pretty much right now. Nice win for the Hawks. Good clutch fourth quarter. Torian Prince. Now you can say he's player of the game. Watch him say Kent Blazemore like Dwayne Deadman was player of the game. They both did good. Dwayne Deadman, excellent defensive game. John Collins had a very solid debut, and they're not even going to show who's player of the game. So let's look at our stats. Torian Prince shot the ball well. Did good. Blazemore, one of those threes was at the end of the game. I accidentally shot it. So he shot the ball really well. John Collins had a good debut. Schroeder kind of sucked. Dwayne Deadman had an excellent game. 4-11, 4-3. Muscala had a nice shot. Delaney was trash. Bellinelli had a nice shot. Bembry was decent. A lot of free throws. Ilyasova sucked. And that's it. Peace out. Next episode coming out soon. And hopefully a rebuild will come out soon as well.